Oh, that's somebody rolling. And we're live.
Yeah.
I thought I heard thunder there for a second.
Oh,
Like,
I did too. I was like, oh no.
that's not cool because we're not indoors.
No.
So we've traded in Happy Place Camping. Sorry, we traded in Happy Place Diaries. That's an inside joke. For Wayward Wags.
There we go.
Yay.
Boom.
And if we'd have gone live a few minutes earlier, you'd have had a great Talon shot. But she doesn't want to lay on her bed.
No.
She wants to lay in front of her bed.
Behind the fire pit.
Behind the fire pit. So, and also on the screen, we have our special guests from that mysterious foreign land that I was mentioning in our description. Please give a big warm welcome to, I think this is how it was put on the last time I saw them on a live stream,
Yes.
Lord Natalie
Yep.
and Lady Lawrence.
You know, as I do, I just deleted the Lord and Lady bit.
He did just delete that.
I should have left it.
So thanks, first of all, Lawrence and Natalie, thanks guys for coming up at the last minute. We were we were eating lunch, right?
Yeah.
We were eating lunch, and I was like, what's a party without the Brits? So we'll invite them.
Yeah.
So
Cheers.
here you are. So we got a pretty decent crowd in the room already. People starting to file in.
Yeah.
Yep.
I'll pass it off to my lovely wife and associate.
Hopefully y'all can hear me.
If there's any sound problems, because we are outdoors, this is the first time we've done one outdoors like this with guests on the stream. So if we're having any audio issues, please drop them in the comments, or if you hear it good, drop that in the comment too.
So hello to Nursing Our Travel Bag,
First in the room.
J.W. Carter, Barbara Carter, Full-Time Dream, Over the Hill RV, RV Underway, Time for Exploring, RV Traveling MIA Researcher,
Hi, John.
William Stevens Jr. I think I know who that is. And let's see, Artist on the Road, hello, Foreverland, glad to see you here.
Hey.
Yep,
Hi, guys.
and
We're making brownies tomorrow.
yeah,
Yes,
making
we are
brownies
making
tomorrow.
brownies tomorrow.
We'll talk about that in a minute.
Yep. So, and Avenger RV Adventure. Hello.
Hi,
Did I
guys.
say him already? I'm not sure. Oh, and got a hi, Dustin.
Hi.
From RV Traveling MIA.
Oh,
Oh,
cool.
cool.
And
Bruce
Time for
Murray.
Exploring threw out a cheerio to Lawrence and Natalie.
Cheerio.
Cheerio.
There we go.
Well, can I butt in there? I had a guy at work who kept saying cheerio to me as well, and that means goodbye, not hello.
Oh.
Oh.
So we'll say it at the end.
All right, well, see
I
ya.
don't know if
Yeah, no.
Bye.
yeah, I'm not sure whether they got that wrong or they just don't want us here. So
Nice to see
No.
you guys. I loved his live, Griswold Family
Griswold Family's live yesterday
JK
was
live
great.
yesterday
Yeah.
was really funny. If you didn't see it, you got to go back and watch it because that little boy was cute.
Real quick, to all the fathers out there, even those who aren't sure if they're actually a father or not, happy Father's Day.
Those of you who may or may not be a father.
Yeah.
That's right.
So, so we're still at the campground,
Yeah.
and we're still on campground Wi-Fi.
Yeah. Which
Yeah.
is great.
This makes the second campground I've ever been in that's had good Wi-Fi. And the first one, well, Lawrence and Natalie, you know what that is because I think you were in our spot in Little Rock, Arkansas.
yeah,
That was
yeah,
good.
we watched your video. Yeah, that we were getting 100 megasecond.
Yeah.
Yeah. When were you guys in Little Rock? Do you remember the dates?
Natalie knows
Oh,
all
dog.
of this.
Oh, dog.
It was maybe a month and a half ago.
Okay, we were there in November, so never mind.
No.
it
It
was
was
definitely like
our
March.
pretty much. It was our last stop,
That was on your way back.
our last
Yeah.
proper stop. Yeah. So
Yeah, but I think we were almost in that same. You were either in the same spot we were, or the one over.
yeah, exactly. Yeah,
That's
we watched
amazing.
your video. Yeah, and I was like, hold on a minute. I think we're in the same place. So yeah, it was really nice. Loved
That's a nice campground. I'm just looking to see if anybody else dropped in. So we're not going to do any spoilers for your guys because I know you did your season ender because I haven't watched it yet.
I
We
watched.
did.
But they did.
Thank you.
But so real quick, I'm just kind of burn a little bit of time here and let some folks show up. It's been a great week here,
Awesome.
and unfortunately, it's ending.
Yeah.
It is coming to an end.
We've only got one full day left,
Yep.
and then we part ways for a little while,
Yeah.
and then you guys head north
Towards.
towards
Brit.
the Brits.
Yeah.
Okay, now Lawrence and Natalie, I'll tell you when we got to this campground. Well, first of all, I said because Dustin had a back end spot here, and
Please.
so Jerry at Happy Place Diaries and I were talking. We're going to get here at like 4:30 in the morning. The way we beat him in here, we're going to have cameras set up everywhere because we already knew what his spot was. So what ended up happening was we got here after they did.
Yeah.
I mean, literally minutes, but we got here after they did. But they actually ended up getting a pull through spot. So I was upset that we didn't get here first, but then when they got the pull through spot, the drama kind of went out because this was going to be How Not to RV Part 1.
Yeah.
We'll be doing Part 2.
Yeah.
But this is actually pretty cool because, I mean, right in front of me, right behind the camera, is the big Montana,
Yeah.
the scout habitat right
Yeah.
here.
Right. Are
Um,
you talking to your computer or the camera?
both. And right there is our rig.
Yeah. You could throw a rock and hit it. It's
Yeah.
right there.
And if you watch their video they released today, you see our rig
Yeah,
in that video.
Yeah. Across the road. It's
Yeah.
really cool.
So we actually couldn't have planned this better.
No.
And it's the only 2 empty spots there were.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So it's pretty awesome. And
I think we got the best spot, really.
yeah.
Yeah. We got the swing.
We got a swing.
I mean, we got the
come
swing.
on.
We didn't get a swing.
I mean, well,
And
they
you guys-
really. I think.
Got wood chips.
Yeah. I
We
think
got dirt.
wood
they
chips.
heard that the wags were coming, and they kind of just rolled off the
Rolled
red
it.
carpet because
Yeah.
you know it's the wags. As soon as they saw the name on the reservation, they're like, "Oh, well, we gotta make sure we do this right."
And they've had fans roll by constantly. It's been kind of sickening, actually.
Honking, waving.
So, and
There are some fans in the
there are some fans in the park.
Yep.
Which is really cool.
It is cool to.
Or Dustin has been going around knocking on doors and giving people $10 to, hey, can you come by later
Yeah.
and pretend you know us?
Say you watch our stuff.
Yeah.
RVing came in. Hello, Teresa.
Hey,
Thanks for
Teresa.
coming.
So Lawrence, like I said, this was an impromptu thing to have Lawrence and Natalie on. So thank you guys for jumping the last minute. We
No,
were
thank
on the lift when you said you had to ask Natalie if you had any plans or not, because what Dustin and I said, well, we already told you what your plans were, so you should have known. I mean,
No, well, I have special thanks for you guys because otherwise Natalie would be making me do farm work and building.
Yeah.
You still have a deck to build before the wags get in.
So we ran out of stuff to build the deck yesterday. So I was like,
Yeah.
brilliant, perfect timing. I can actually have. And she said, nope, we're building a shed.
Yeah, we have a shed to build.
Oh, man.
They're
So-
building obstacles for us to have to try to get around.
I know.
Yeah, they are.
exactly.
they're building a shed right at the peak of the hairpin turn.
They're gonna put a shed here, and they'll put the deck
Hey.
8 feet away, and you got to get between them.
Yeah.
With an 8.5 foot wide RV.
Hey, Timmy Ray the King. Thanks for joining us.
Hey, Timmy.
Foreverland said you need to watch for the squirrels with nuts in their mouths here.
Oh yeah, they'll drop them right on you.
They
Yeah,
will.
we've had a few close calls with squirrels and branches.
I've
Yeah.
almost been taken out by nuts.
Yeah.
I have. It fell. It brushed my shoulder.
We
and
weren't
fell.
gonna tell anybody that.
It was scary.
But in all honesty, it's been a great time here ever since. Coincidentally, ever since Jerry and Teresa from
Yeah.
Happy Place Diaries left, the weather's
The
been
weather's
beautiful.
been awesome.
Not a cloud in the sky.
Not a cloud in the
It rained the
sky.
whole time they were here.
It rained the entire time they were here.
Did I say hi to Timmy Ray the King?
Yeah, you did.
Yeah.
Okay. I'm kidding. It's bad. I can't remember.
Yeah, and so real quick, here's our full-time RVing update.
Ooh.
The air conditioner still broke in the house, so it ain't for sale yet.
And we made not one, but 2 trips back home this week.
Deuces.
Ooh.
But the photography has been done. They're going to do a little bit more. They just texted us today to do a little bit more aerial shots, but it's going to be done Monday. house as soon as we get the air conditioner fixed.
Hopefully that'll be in less than a week. The air conditioner will be fixed. Then we can start. Well, we're not start. We're still continuing to.
We're working through the heat.
Yeah. Repack, throw stuff away. I threw away my varsity jacket from high school yesterday.
Did you really?
I did. I mean, what else am I gonna do with it?
That was
You
one
could
of
have signed that and done a giveaway. I mean,
I know,
that's
right?
$5 stuff right there.
I was selling a trash bag in the garage.
we can pull it out.
My little league participation trophy.
Oh,
You know, all kinds of crazy stuff. So
all of our, we're gonna start getting a wheel like Gary, and it'll all have all the memorabilia on
yeah,
it.
there you go.
So somebody might win a trophy,
it.
somebody might get a jacket, somebody might get a certificate.
That's right. Does anybody want a high school diploma?
Lynn the Okie and Happy Place Camping came in. Our Lord was coming in. Jerry Hollington,
Hi, guys.
hello.
Hey, Jerry.
Linda Barker. Oh,
Jer-
hello everybody. Oh, Boxman D-Ray, thank you. Cindy Wheeler coming in.
Good to see everybody tonight.
Fantastic, yeah.
Yeah, great to see everybody. Wow, our numbers are jumping. So maybe I should just. Okay, we're gonna do a do-over.
All right, sorry.
It's gonna start over.
Hey, Stacy's Country Cooking and Adventures. Man, if you haven't checked her out,
Don't
Yeah.
watch. Do not watch Stacy's Country
Yeah.
Cooking
because
unless you've eaten a full meal and you've.
yeah,
Because whatever she's cooking, you're gonna want to fix it and eat it right there on the spot.
Hey, Mel Nettie.
Hey, guys.
Hey, Mel Nettie.
Yep, and thanks for the raid, everybody. So yeah, we've just been hanging out all week. We had a great time. We did some cool exploring today
Yeah.
that we're not telling none of y'all about.
Very
Oh my
cool.
goodness.
Coming soon to a YouTube channel near you.
Coming soon to a YouTube channel. YouTube. YouTube.
Yeah, it was. It was a full day.
It's gonna be on the YouTubes.
It's
Trust
gonna
me.
be on the tubes.
It's gonna be on the tube. We're tubing it up.
I'm not gonna lie, I'm like really excited for it.
Yeah.
It was so cool.
It was a
this
cool
morning.
day.
It was.
We went out, we weren't sure,
Yeah.
but it ended up being
Yeah.
really cool.
Jarhead and Ginger. Hey.
Hey, guys.
Hey guys.
Hi.
And we
Yeah.
got people from
We're
Japan,
international, man.
People
Yeah.
from yeah.
Hey, you know, all over the country.
Yeah.
All over the country. And all over the
All
world.
over the world.
Whatever.
We know Cheerio is goodbye.
Right.
So what's goodbye in Japan?
Japanese.
Yeah.
Yeah, come on, Natalie.
Anybody know?
Lawrence, what's
Oh,
goodbye?
yeah, quiz? Are we on the spot here? What is
I
it?
feel like
Japanese?
I know this.
Why
Well-
would you know this?
Well, Lawrence, when he replied to the email when I gave him the link, he's like, "What do we need to prepare for? What are we going to talk about? How long we're going to be on?" I was like, "I'll let you know when we get on."
That is no joke. I was like, okay.
Blue M&Ms in the green room. I mean,
Take the
what-
letter off your
fresh,
jacket and keep
sparkling
it.
water.
You could keep the letter off.
Oh,
the jacket.
Jerry
That's
Holly,
what
I
do.
sent you a text.
That's
According to the thumbnail, you're supposed to be doing karaoke right now, so you may want to change the time if you're not doing karaoke right now, buddy. But we've just been having an absolute blast.
Yeah.
Cambodia. That's what RV Underway says.
Oh, yeah.
I'm not sure if I believe that or not because
That's
it's
Ricky.
RV Underway.
That's Ricky.
It's Ricky.
He'll tell you
He
some lies.
says-
That's Ricky.
He'll
He
be saying
says
some stuff that ain't
Cambodia.
even true.
Yeah,
Japanese.
Yeah.
I'd be waiting for Barbara to come up and say something.
Yeah.
But this has been. It's weeks like this one is one of the reasons why.
Gary's
Exactly.
time is fixed.
If we think if Shelly and I had any doubts about going full time and in the mission that we're talking about really trying to follow in Dustin Leslie's footsteps and raise money for veterans causes, if we had any doubts of doing that this week, squash those doubts for sure.
Absolutely.
This has been the best week.
Thanks to
Honestly,
everybody.
this has been the
Yeah.
best week
Yeah.
of my life outside of kids being born and things like that.
Yeah.
This has been the best week of my life in a very long time. And I'm really appreciative of you guys.
Yeah.
If Jerry was in here, but because he doesn't come to my live streams, but if Jerry from Happy Place Diaries was in here and Teresa, I'd say then because this was Jerry's idea.
Yeah.
I mean,
Yeah,
if it wasn't for him,
None of it would've happened.
none of this would have happened at all. And we raised $10,500 for Vets to Vets United. We made lots of people cry
Mhm.
in person and maybe on video too.
Yeah.
If you haven't watched the video, watch my video. Everybody keeps sharing out his video on that. Watch mine because mine's more from the heart. His is more scripted and generic. Mine's from the heart.
Oh.
Hey, look,
Oh,
if you're
bro.
gonna watch any part of our video, watch the last 30 seconds because we do honor a fallen hero,
Yes.
and is the father of the owner and operator of Vets to Vets United,
Yeah.
Miss Terry Morris. Her father was a Tuskegee Airman who went down as a B-52 bomber and was killed. So if you don't watch any other part of the video, watch the last 30 seconds because it was a true pleasure to honor that hero.
Yeah, but don't
Onions,
fast forward
that's
through the
right.
video. Just let it roll.
That's right,
Yeah.
Foreverland.
Yeah.
But I will say this, and if you are really keen at looking at it, you will see that Terry Morris looks identical to her dad.
father.
It is
Oh my gosh,
amazing.
she's fitting
I've
him
never seen anybody look that close to
Yeah.
their father like
Yeah.
that.
So
She's awesome.
one of the questions that I had too, because I left out one of the questions that Lawrence asked me, and that was, when are we coming to Virginia?
Yeah.
I don't know. We got to get the house sold, and I'm not trying to make that hairpin turn. But we've already talked about it. I'm not trying to make that hairpin
Well,
turn.
we have to drive a truck to Texas,
Right.
but if anybody would like to drive that truck for us, we are
Yeah.
taking, anybody who's willing to drive it from, Fayetteville, North Carolina to Abilene, Texas.
Yep.
Yeah, we're already prepared. We have a mailbox fund because we already know we're going to knock your mailbox over. Coming in that hairpin. So I watched your video. I'm like, there's no way I'm making it
Knock the tree over.
Yeah, watch the tree and the shed.
The trees. The trees the problem, and the guard tower.
Yeah.
The guard tower.
The moat. You
The
gotta
moat.
make sure you put the thing down for us. We got to come across.
Yeah, exactly.
I saw that from one of the comments earlier. It made me laugh. I can't remember who it was.
Sayonara, you mean?
Oh.
So sayonara is how you say goodbye in Japanese, or as Shelley called it,
I thought it was like
That's what even say it now. Say honra.
sayonara.
Ah.
Hey, I was
in your
reading
cup?
it. What's in your
So
cup?
Lawrence and Natalie, not to give away anything in your video, but what does the future hold for you guys? Anything coming up?
oh, it's top
Ooh.
secret.
Yeah. We're hoping to make enough content. So we are back at home. The video release today was us arriving back at home. So actually, we've been in trouble because a lot of people have said it was a bit upsetting. So sorry about that. But it is. We didn't mean it to be, but we wanted it to be genuine. Arriving home, and we had to arrive home early. We should have still been on the road right now. So. But we had to make that call. So yeah, basically, I think from going forward for the short term, is basically make enough content when the wags are out, or just steal their content.
Yeah.
Is really our plan, and then we'll just throw some stuff up on YouTube.
Well, when we're there, we're going to try to make enough content to last you for several weeks.
Yeah.
The problem is, most of the stuff that we do while we're there probably won't be able to be on
Won't be
camera.
That's true.
And I've already stolen content from him today. Yesterday.
Well, if I can set some cameras up as you drive in, then that should be 3 weeks content.
That's plenty.
What you're trying to set up.
I'm sure it will be famous in no time with that.
Well, just make sure you have a time. At least one of the cameras has to be a time lapse.
Oh, yeah.
You just stop at their house, and then they'll take you in a little car.
There we go.
There you
Yeah.
Ricky said that they're planning on selling their house or preparing to sell their house, but what do they do with the 2 offspring living there? And I'm
You
like,
sell it to them.
Sell it
rent,
furnished,
they can
kids
pay
and all.
rent.
Yeah, sell it furnished.
go.
Live-in maids.
Yeah.
But you need to do that soon so you can go on the road with us.
There you go.
That's right.
We should be here.
We are building a caravan.
There was an empty spot next to Michael and Shelley's when it should have been
Yes.
Bounder.
Yeah, we talked about it earlier. Should have been a bounder parked in that spot.
Not a Tuscany.
Yeah.
Yeah, not in Tuscany.
We're building our posse.
Yeah.
Yeah.
RV weekends, hello.
So we say hello to Roy and Becky.
No, Roy and Becky, hello. I didn't see them.
What's going on there, sweet baby Roy?
RV weekends wants to be part of the caravan. The more the merrier.
Dang it, bring it.
All are welcome.
We only have one
So-
requirement. I don't know what it is. One
Okay,
requirement.
well, I'm going to tell you, I know you guys just saw that golf cart thingy go by, but there's one here that Leslie and I just love. There's a dog here, and what kind of dog is it?
Standard poodle.
A standard
It's
poodle.
It looks like a Shetland pony. You think it's massive.
With,
It's a mix. It's a something doodle.
oh, yeah.
But-
Snickerdoodle.
Labradoodle in it or something.
Oh, that's
it. It's a big dog.
It might
It's a
be a
big dog.
labradoodle.
I don't know, but it's big. But
Big
it's
curly
a
dog.
big dog.
We're only live for 30 minutes, so we can just.
Because the dog wants to ride.
Yeah.
Yeah, so the guy bought a golf cart just so his dog could go for a
So
ride.
we got to get some.
Wow.
He
get
is
video
just,
of that.
it is so funny.
He's the cutest thing.
It's
So
great.
I haven't seen my mother-in-law drop in here yet. Have you?
No.
Uh-oh.
I do want to shout out.
Yes.
I do want to send a shout out to my mother-in-law, Jean Bainey, because she is her YouTube channel is currently under review.
Yep. Yep.
Wait a minute, I didn't say for what.
Oh,
I didn't say why she was under review. No, it's for
No.
monetization.
No,
For
and that's
copyright
to
strikes.
everybody
For
that's
copyright
out there
strikes.
in the last little hurdle to get over that hurdle. So we really
Yeah.
appreciate that.
very
Yeah.
cool.
Yeah, so congratulations to her, and thanks to the community for helping speed that process up a little bit by running our playlist. We really appreciate that.
Yep.
Our striving for
Hey, Scott Jacobs.
monetization is not too far away. We're about
750.
750 hours away, and then like 130-ish subscribers. So we're on a good pace. Slow and steady wins the race.
Yeah, and I'm looking at the up and coming celebrities up there. The Brazen Brits are over 900. They're peaking the crowd.
You're like 80 away from 1,000.
Yeah,
I'm so
yeah.
excited.
So, I got a question for Natalie.
Okay.
Oh.
Nobody ever asked Natalie questions.
They do, but I
Too
just
drunk.
they do. I just interrupt.
But before I ask you the question, how much you guys been drinking already?
Just a couple of drinks.
First one. First one.
All right, I'm trying to judge the level of honesty I'm going to get.
The Hey Spencer.
So
That's a new-
how do you live with this guy?
We don't really. We just portray that in the film. That he lives in the camper.
That's almost true. It is my office now, so I obviously work from home. So I spend all week in the trailer and then pop in for some
For some
food.
dinner.
Yeah.
Yeah, we do want to give a big thank you to Foreverland RV, who when they came here to help us present the check and represent the other 18 channels, they did drop off they're trying to downsize for their RV life too, so they did downsize a lot of their spirits.
Yep.
And left us a party box to bring up to the
Thank you,
it's going to be a surprise for everybody,
Yeah.
and this is gonna be for the Brits Wag Week.
Yeah.
So thank you guys for donating.
So is that Brazen
And-
Wags,
It says
Yeah.
on there.
The Brazen-
or is it
and they
Wayward
gave us-
Brits?
Yeah.
Just wanna-
They gave us 6 bottles for just us. So
Yeah.
Yeah.
we have
It's a heavy
lots
box.
of wine.
Yeah, it's a heavy.
It's
one.
heavy.
Yeah.
It's pretty awesome.
This is going to be messy, isn't it?
Hey, Shara Parts and Senior Sister came in.
You know, I'm
and,
feeling the water drops too, Leslie.
Hey,
I think it's
Hey-
just from the air conditioner.
Hey Spencer is a new channel that's
Oh.
in here tonight. So
Oh.
I want to say hello and thank
Hello.
you for coming.
Yeah. thank you.
Welcome, welcome.
Spencer's a good friend of ours, so thank you.
Well, thank you for stopping by. Any friend of the Brits is an acquaintance of us.
Well, you know, we realize that the Brits are such a big channel that one day if they ever have us on their,
Yeah.
on their channel, we'll just blow up and be mega channel.
There you go.
Sure. That's what happened with the Wags. When we met them, they were nothing. Nothing.
I know, we went straight. I mean, right through the roof. As soon as that's really why we reached out. We're like, oh, the Brits, we definitely got to reach out to them.
See? They catapulted
Yeah, they could
us
just
out.
slingshot us right into stardom, really.
So, how much did they pay you to be part of? So you guys do a collaboration. What was the fee you charged them for the collaboration you guys did?
We charge per episode. So the first one was about 6,500 for them to star in one of our episodes, and then
It's worth every bit.
It was.
it's $1,000 per mention in every other video. So they owe us about 14 grand now because for some reason every video we talk
I
about
think he's
you.
milking it. 'Cause and then he sends me a bill.
Yeah.
Yeah, hashtag, oh yeah, by the way, that'll cost you $10.
I guess they lowballed me because they only owe me like 10 grand right now. I got to work on my rates. I got to work on my rate plan. We need to talk
Pounds or
offline, all right,
dollars?
about that.
Oh, pounds or
Pounds or dollars?
dollars?
Yeah.
Ricky wants to
I don't know the exchange rate, so he's probably just really ripping me off big time.
Oh,
Yeah.
that's a good point. Yeah, we could do it in pounds.
Charge me for a friendship. It's worthless.
Lawrence didn't tell you if it was pounds or dollars.
Yeah,
it just
yeah.
depends on which one's has
Yeah.
more value when the check comes due.
I'm sure pounds has more dollars than our dollar.
Yeah. So,
We want to say too, if you like Scout and you like Talon, you gotta go check out our Instagram page because that's the only place that there's a picture of the two of them meeting for the first time.
Yeah.
I saw
I
that.
did
I
see
saw that. Very cute.
And
Yeah.
another point
Yeah.
because they do like each other,
Yeah.
but they're wary of each
Yeah.
other. And it's a lot of fun.
We spent
to
a
watch
good
them.
30 minutes watching those two today.
Yeah.
It was hilarious.
It was fun.
Yeah, Scout was in his outdoor habitat,
Yep.
and Talon was just freaking completely out.
Yeah.
That's why she's tired now.
It's a firefly.
Yeah.
So
Lightning
it's
bugs
been
are out here.
and again, I squirrel and I don't complete a thought, but or maybe I did and I forgot. But I just want to. Well, one thing I know I didn't say is I want to thank everybody out there that's watching this now or watches it on a replay or whatever that helped us. However, you helped us with the Vets to Vets United fundraiser. It was you literally got to watch. Well, you're going to get a chance because we're going to premiere our video in 6 minutes for this. And each one of us, Wayward Wags and Happy Place Diaries, we all did a video kind of recapping Wednesday's check give out. And I've watched theirs and I've watched mine, and they're all different. So you need to watch it. You need to watch them all. And I'm not just saying that to give watch time and likes and subscribes and shares and meaningful comments.
Yeah.
But I'm saying that because it's really true. Without even discussing it, we all took different aspects of that whole event and showcased different pieces. So if you watch them all, and honestly, mine's like 15 minutes, yours is like 15 minutes, and Jerry's is like 15 minutes. So
Not super long.
so you add them all up, it's like 45 minutes. It's not that long.
Yeah.
But you'll enjoy. It'll do your heart good. Like I've said about this whole process, watching these videos about Vets to Vets United, it'll do your heart good to watch them.
And we want to say thank you to our moderators who are dropping that link too right now
Yeah.
because they just do it without us even asking, which is awesome. They're already 6 steps ahead of us every time we go live. So
You know, I have great moderators,
appreciate
or
that.
we have great moderators. It's a good thing because I don't ask them to do anything because I forget to.
they just
And
know.
I'm serious.
It's
I
true.
am not joking at all. I mean, all of them are awesome, and for those who aren't moderators, you're awesome too. Don't let anybody tell you different.
That's right.
Yeah,
So
we're appreciative of everybody.
we are. Our current plans. I'll go ahead and give you a little brief update on that. We're going back home on Tuesday. Boo. And
Hey, but I think Facebook Marketplace, I'm going to be selling some big bookshelves, so I'm really happy.
so if you want to buy a bunch of crap and you're in the Fayetteville area, or you want to come down to Fayetteville, North Carolina, come buy a lot of crap. We got a lot of crap to sell. And as soon as we get that rolled out, well, we got plans, but
And if you want to drive a truck to Texas,
if you
we're
want to
all
drive a
for
truck to
it.
Texas, you know,
Yeah.
I pay American money for that.
Yeah, not pounds.
American,
Yeah.
Real
American, yeah, real money.
RV Underway says he hasn't received his moderator check in 4 weeks. But we pay for the truck driver, I'm just saying.
That's the thing is, so the Brazen Brits asked us to be moderators, and we're like, yeah, no problem, fine. They're like, oh, we're gonna do chicken camp for 13 hours. I'm like, I don't think I got that kind of time, man.
Yeah, you do.
Check in here and there. And watch the
Ricky's
kids
complaining
and
about his
animals.
moderator check, not getting his moderator check in
Yeah.
4 weeks. I don't mail the checks. You have to get them in person.
In person
Yeah.
only. Yep.
That's the only way it
Pick
works.
up.
That's the only way. The checks, the numbers are.
Texas, there's a Whataburger in Texas. I'm in.
There's-
When?
Oh yes,
Yeah.
they're
Oh, they're
everywhere in
everywhere.
Texas.
Yeah.
Well, as
Whataburger.
soon as we can load that truck up.
And I got a special Father's Day gift. I meant to bring it, but I forgot it from my daughter
Oh, shoot.
today.
We'll
And
get pictures on Instagram.
yeah, there'll be pictures on Instagram. Well, she's not in here anyway, so it's not like she cares. But
She's
I have-
fixing up her new house.
I have great
they
kids,
closed on their house this week.
and my daughter actually sent me a 4-piece Whataburger coaster set, and
Really
each one
cool.
of them's different.
Yeah.
And but the one that's the jalapeno burger just makes me hungry. Now you guys would know about that because when you went to Whataburger, you two knuckleheads got chicken.
Yeah, what's with that?
So what's up with that?
Go to Whataburger.
you know what? You know how many people have been angry about that?
Didn't even get a fire.
I couldn't help it. I got there, and Natalie doesn't really like burgers anyway, so she wouldn't have been able to do a comparison. But I got there, and I just saw this barbecue chicken
It
sandwich
did look
there,
nice.
and it looked amazing.
Yeah.
And so I got it, and then I wanted a burger. So yeah.
Okay. Well, we're only doing 30 minutes of live, so it's 8:30. Our premiere is starting in 2 minutes, so we're going to go ahead and end this live, and we'll see you over there. And again, thank you guys. Lawrence and Natalie, you stand by. Stay right there. Don't move. You're moving. Stop moving.
Thanks, RV Weekend.
And we'll hopefully let's all go over to the premiere. Let's watch that, and let's have a good time. Thanks for watching. Thanks for supporting Best Vets United.
Yeah.
You guys, thanks for being here.
Yeah, and
Lawrence and
support
Natalie, thanks for being here.
them by watching these videos too,
Yeah.
because they do watch the numbers and they've been watching the things
Yeah.
that we've been doing with them. So
Yeah.
Yeah.
really show them some love tonight.
So we'll see you over at the premiere.
Cheerio, yes. Cheerio.
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 Rice Krispies. I don't know, whatever.